4 of my absolute favorite beaches are in Puerto Rico, and they are very local, tons of local food, tons of beach music, just really relaxing and safe for kids. That's huge for me. One of the main places I have been and absolutely fell in love with this past year, 2019, we went in October to an area called Cabo Rojo. One of my favorite beaches was Playa Buye. We went there several times, and the water is just calm, just crystal clear, pool water, local vibe, local music, local food. Very calm, relaxing place to stay. The best part is that they sell empanadas right there on the beach and local food, and it's a pretty safe place for kids to play. I know that some parts of the island are really choppy and great for surfers, but those parts of the beach are not where I like to go, especially now that I have a 4-year-old. I definitely like to relax somewhere that's much calmer. That way I can enjoy myself and I don't have to worry about him getting caught in the waves or pushed down by anything. It's just calm and flat and beautiful and gorgeous. It is an amazing place to go. We spent most of our time there. And honestly, if I go back this year and, brave the COVID test, I would definitely stay for the most part here. Another place in Cabo Rojo for a busier beach. It was really relaxing, interesting. It's kind of your typical throw down an umbrella and chairs, and maybe drive up your boat and dock it in the sand and just, play music, hang out next to Annie's place in Playa Combate. They have food and they have karaoke, and a lot of local people go there, which is my favorite thing about traveling to new places.
Can't go past.
Another area that I really liked was Vega, Baja. We were staying in Dorado at the Embassy Suites, which we stayed for literally 2 weeks, basically in a hotel room, and just drove to beaches every day. So we didn't really spend a lot of time at the Embassy Suites, but if you do go there, it is very family friendly. They have free breakfast. They have happy hour at night, free drinks by the bar for 2 hours, chips and guac for the kids, just snacks. And the best thing was that they had a ton of iguanas on the property that I don't know if they just live there and are fed by the locals or the people at the hotel, but it was amazing and my son loved it. Plenty of other kids were playing there as well, so it was kind of nice to leave the beach every day and then head back to the pool and just enjoy ourselves. But of the beaches in Vega, Baja, which was pretty close to Dorado, driving distance, we would go to Puerto Nuevo a ton. Puerto Nuevo had 2 things. It had sort of a long stretch of beach and sand with waves coming in if you really wanted that blue water with waves crashing. You could go out there and swim. It had more of an undercurrent or riptide, so it was really not a place that I spent a lot of time on the left side of the beach, but splitting that side of the beach and another side of the beach was this little inlet with tidal pools and crabs and rock and just It was perfect for snorkeling, and again, it was just flat and calm, and it was blocked by a huge barricade of rocks, so you could just sit there, let your kid walk into this really shallow pool of water, and you could snorkel around and watch the waves crash on the rocks. If you were so inclined, you could climb on the rocks and take a gander over and just see the magnificence of the ocean crashing against these rocks, and stand up there where somebody has planted a flag, a Puerto Rican flag. I braved it. I was barefoot. I don't know why I did that, but I will tell you, sometimes the Coast Guard or the lifeguard or whoever was patrolling the beach, police would come up and just tell people to get off the rocks because lots of people have died there. There were actually crosses painted on the rock in several places that you'd just be thrown off onto these jagged rocks and die. So that was really concerning, but we didn't let Carter get very close to that, and neither did we. I snuck away from my child and my husband for a minute. They're all the way over there, just so I could look at this. The second beach in Vega, Baja was Cerra Gordo, Beach West. So I think we got really confused trying to find the beach we were looking for, which I guess was Cerra Gordo. But we ended up at the Beach West part, and again, it was just beautiful, outstretching sand for days, blue turquoise water, and it kind of reminded me of something that maybe you would see in Hawaii, because on the right side of where we were sitting, there was this hiking trail or, top of a plateau that you could walk up to and see over into this private little, paradise oasis that I actually walked to, and it took a lot longer than expected. So it took me about an hour, and I told my husband I would be gone for 10 seconds, but take a look at this. Oh my God. I don't know, that was worth the hike. I think it was worth the hike. Oh yeah. You'd probably die in that fishbowl, but it was worth it. I was just blown away by how beautiful it was when I was standing up there. So it was sort of a beach I would not have expected to go to. We didn't go back to that beach, but I definitely would go back, and especially because it was in the area near Puerto Nuevo. We were just looking for something else to do that day, but it was amazing, and I would definitely recommend going there. Now, if you're on the south side of the island in Guanica, you could actually stay somewhere called the Copa Marina, which a couple of my husband's family members had gone and recommended to us. And it was just a very relaxing resort that had spa services, on-site restaurants. The water wasn't as clear and there was a little bit more seaweed, but you were on the south side of the island compared to the north. So still the Caribbean, but just different landscape and visibility. Very calm. You could still, kayak or paddleboard or whatever you wanted to do. So it wasn't huge crashing waves, rough current for children. So great for kids. But also the mosquitoes were really, really bad. And I don't know if that was just October. So I would definitely bring some bug spray with you if you go there. Now, currently you do need a COVID test to get into Puerto Rico, but it is definitely worth taking and going, suffering through the pain of a little nose swab to get to these 4 amazing beaches. I would definitely take a COVID test to go back.
There's a river over there. It's overgrown.
Beautiful flowers.
Beautiful feathers?